But let me tell you something, folks. There's a way to fight. And if you play into the hands of the other side, I need you to go out and read Sun Tzu. Because if you don't understand how to fight smart, if you lose the moral high ground, then you're going to lose this country. We've got an incredible opportunity. But the opportunity that we have in America starts in our states. It starts with you being educated on the legislative process. It starts with you understanding what these legislative priorities are. It starts with you understanding how, I bet most of y'all out here don't even know who your state representative is. Some of you don't even know who your state senator is. And you're up here, you're yelling and screaming. This is what you need to do, is educate, inform, and then you can be activated. We're out here trying to get you prepared to be on this ideological battlefield. And that's the most important thing that you need to do. Right now, if you think about what is happening in the state of Texas, you need to be informed on these legislative processes. You need to be informed on these priorities. You need to be able to support us on these priorities. How many people know what's coming up on May the 1st? Sir, shut the heck up right now, okay? I don't need this. I don't need this. So please, you can go away. The sad thing is that you are disrupting. And I said earlier, we don't need you to be here to disrupt it. The most important thing is we got municipal level elections coming up. How many people out there are ready to run for city council? How many people are ready to run for school board? How many people are ready to run for county commission, county clerk, water management district? That's how you start to reform the system. When you look at these elected representatives that are here, why don't you go home and call your elected representative and say, why weren't you here today? There's a way to take a passion. There's a way to take your anger. And there's a way to channel it in the right way. I do not want to see us lose Texas. I do not want to see us lose America. But the thing is that we've got to fight first and foremost, understanding the rule of law, understanding our rights that we have, and activate ourselves by being informed and being educated. If we make sure that we're protecting our children, born and unborn, if we make sure that we're properly educating our children, how can it be that at Grapevine High School in Grapevine, Texas, you got a Marxist club? So don't come out here yelling at us, yelling at me, who's running for school board in those places, to make sure that we don't have Marxist clubs in our high schools. We need you to be activated to call your representatives, to make them stand up. Because this is the ideological battlefield that we're on. And this is our moment in time. Our legislative session is important. The municipal level elections coming up in May, they're important. What do we need you to do? We need you to get on the phone and get engaged. We need you to do like patriots did in the days of old, to meet, to talk together, to explain about these legislative priorities so that you can become a powerful force and let people know in that building that they work for you, that you don't work for them. How many people out there are ready to run for city council? How many people are ready to run for school board? How many people are ready to run for county commission, county clerk, water management district? That's how you start to reform the system. How many people out there are ready to run for city council? How many people are ready to run for school board? How many people are ready to run for county commission, county clerk, water management district? That's how you...
I've been saying it. I've been saying it for 10 damn years. Ain't I been saying it, Miguel? Huh? I've been saying it.
Now, isn't that exactly what I've been saying on the Big Facts podcast? Isn't that exactly what I've been preaching over the past couple months? You see, what I said was I want us to be ahead of this wave because I've seen the wave. I know exactly what it takes to save our nation and to save our world. We only have one option at this point. You guys heard some of my plans, some of my ideals. We had many options before, but we waited to the last second. The only way we can save ourselves is to dominate our government. Listen to me, my brothers and sisters. Listen to me, please. Listen to me, please. The Constitution was made to restrain the government. It was not made to give the government the power to restrain us, the people. We rule the government. They do not rule us. If your governor is passing laws that you don't agree with, guess what you can do? You can vote him out and you can run for governor. Oh, well, how do we get the exposure? How do I get in a position to run for governor? Well, we the people can do exactly what we're doing now. We can come together and we can find the people that are qualified for these positions and we can back them. We don't need money to promote. We got YouTube channels with millions of viewers. We can spread the word. We have the internet. That is why we have never been able to control this government, because we've never had the power to spread our ideals throughout the entire world. Your ideals were subject to the locality of where you lived. Now you can touch the world. So now it's time to touch the world. But step one is taking back our government. Now we just created a website called Government Watch. It will be up extremely soon. I promise you, I give you my word. We are fighting day and night to create this website. Soon, you will understand exactly with your city council, with your mayor, with your state legislators, with your governors, your senators, your congress members, your president. You will know exactly what they have been up to. They have been hiding in the shadows and passing laws that no one listening to me right now would ever back. But you have no clue what laws they've passed over the past year. And that's not an insult. That is not an attack. That is a part of their game. They've hidden these things from us. And that's what we're doing. We're exposing them. We're bringing everything to the light. But I want you to understand, I'm not a savior. I'm not your savior. I'm your brother. I can't save us. Only we can save us. I don't need to stand up front. I can disappear tomorrow if you take my role, if you take my place. But I need you to stand up now. And I'm going to fight with every ounce of strength in my body to make it easy for you to stand up. I'm going to give you the victory. I promise. I put that on my life. So I'm going to expose them for you. I'm going to show you who's in office. And I'm going to show you why you need to run for office, why you need to be our mayor, why you need to be our city council members, why you need to be our state legislators, why you need to be our governor, why you need to be in Congress, why you need to be a senator, why we need to take back our government. If you look at what's going on geopolitically, if you look at what China's doing, if you look at the Great Reset, if you look at everything coming upon us, there is no way to win without taking back this government from these evil men and women who are using it to dominate us. There's no other way to win. If you see something else, let's talk about it. You know my IG, Bobby Romani. You know my Facebook, Bobby Romani. You know my YouTube page, Bobby Romani. Talk to me. Let's figure it out. But this is our moment. This is the moment that we decide if we take control or if we die because we never had control. I'm not asking anymore. I'm not asking to take back this government. We're going to do it because we have the power. No more excuses, you guys. It's our time. It's a beautiful time to be alive, man. It's a scary time because things can go extremely right or extremely wrong. I'm not here to offer you any promises or any dreams. I'm just here to say I have hope, I have faith, and I have power, and I'll use all three. If you use those three things with me, we can unite and take over this country, take over this government, take over this world, and reignite the world. It's our time, people. Time for hate is over. Let's hate the enemy. Let's hate the person that's locking you down. The person that won't let you out your house. The person that's forcing you to be vaccinated. Let's hate them. Let's hate the people that tell you you can't go to a restaurant while they go to restaurants. Let's hate the mayor in New York who tells you that you can't go out and celebrate the first of the year while he goes and he dances with his wife on TV in Times Square. Let's look at the real enemy, you guys. You don't need to love me. You don't even need to like me. But you have to understand that we are under attack and we can't win this if we're not united. We don't have to come together. We can stay segregated. We can stay separate. It's okay. That's not the point. The point is we must understand how our government works and we must take it back. People in Alabama have no ties to the people in California. What ties them together is the Constitution, our ability to restrain this government. We must come together now and restrain this government, or else we'll find ourselves fighting it, and it won't be an easy fight. I'm ready, y'all. You choose the path. I'll follow you. Where are we going? Are we going to take control? Or are we going to war? Figure it out. This is our time. Let's get it done.